Here we have the Prius Gen 2. For Prius owners, and the engine has just started, good timing, there is an annoying rattle that seems to be coming from underneath somewhere, and I've looked through all the interior, I've made sure nothing is loose. There seems to be coming from the bottom part of the car or on the inside. It feels like it's on the inside, but what I've realized is I've actually tracked it down to where the noise is coming from, and I'm going to show you how to fix it. Let's go. It's an easy fix, anyone can do it. I've come to the conclusion that it's not on the inside. What it is, it's the cover on the underside. So let's go and have a look. So I've jacked up the car slightly on the grass. I'm not going to crawl right underneath it. You don't need to crawl underneath to get to it. But what we've got under here is this protective cover, or what I think it's just a cover that's for aerodynamics. I'm not sure if every car has this, but if you hear that, and it's even worse at the back. Let's test it. Right here it's loose. So over time it's just gotten flimsier and flimsier. Trying to get it so that the noise can be heard, and it's the exact noise that you hear in the cabin. So let's see if we can be quiet and hear this now. Sorry, the wind is blowing. So that's the exact noise I'm hearing from inside the car. So I'm hoping that we found the problem. Right, see that one, that holding mount there was loose, but I'm pretty sure that it's not going to do anything anyway if I tighten that. But I will tighten it. But this part here, this end bit here, so towards the car there, you can just see it's flimsy. So you go over any sort of bump, it's going to make a noise. You hear that? Not so bad in the middle. So that's where the noise I think is coming from. So let me find a piece of rubber. I'm going to use a piece of rubber from the bottom of a garage door. I'll show you that now. Alrighty. So what you will need is a socket with a slight extension, 10mm, and a piece of rubber, or foam this is. That is actually garage door rubber. It fits under the bottom of the garage roller door to quieten it and seal all the gaps. Available at any hardware shop. It's got, what the beauty of this, got it, one side is sticky, and a pair of scissors to cut the rubber. That is all you will need. I have also jacked up the car slightly, but I'm not going to crawl underneath the car to do this. There is no need to. We're also not going to take the cover fully off. We're just going to loosen it as much as we can, and then we're going to slide up the rubber underneath to fix the noise problem. Let's undo this cover a little bit. This will hopefully give me some access underneath. This is where we need to change out the socket, this one. Hoping not to have to take the cover off. I'd rather just leave it on. I have to put the rubber underneath. There is a section here of the chassis and the plastic cover. I think a piece of rubber between that, and hopefully it will stay there, and we might be able to reinforce it a little bit. Okay, so let me cut some pieces. I got a small piece. A couple of bits that are a bit longer. Maybe one more piece there. So I'll cut 4 pieces. And I'm going to concentrate on putting them somewhere near the screw that's holding them on. There's one at the front. There's one right there. There's one right there and sort of in the middle towards the back. And there's one in the rear corner there, if you can see it. What I'm going to try to do is put the piece of rubber probably towards the back here and underneath and against this part, the chassis rail or whatever it is here. So I'll put the rubber on the inside, underneath this plastic a little bit, and then coming out to the side of this, and hopefully it'll stay on there really well. This one I'm going to try and put underneath there, and then I'm going to screw this back up. Same with the front. I'm going to try and undo that more and put some rubber on the underneath side, and then I'm going to screw it back up again. So let me do that. So there's a piece of rubber. I'll put it underneath. I'll try not to tap. A little bit tricky. Underneath the plastic here. And then coming out to the side. And when I tighten this back up, hopefully it'll all fit into place nicely. I'm going to do the same here. Put some rubber under there. I might cut a couple of bits for that. Okay. Same with the front. Right where the mounting bolt is, let's slip some of this rubber under on the inside. If we can get it in there while I'm holding the camera. Let's put that there for a second. Pull this down a little bit. There you go. Oh, the nut stays on, that's handy. Let's put the rubber there. The nut actually stays on to the plastic, which is a really handy feature that Toyota's done there. So what I'm doing now, I'm just putting the rubber underneath. I'm not going to take it all off, but if this doesn't fix the problem, then I will take it off and I'll put the rubber and I'll get some new rubber and I'll stick it all under. I'm going to stick it all under there. I'm going to cut some more rubber. So I've peeled back the cover a little bit. I'll put all my rubber underneath and I'll let go of that now. Okay, so when I screw it back up, I'm hoping that we might have solved the noise problem. So I've got a piece right there. I have a piece under here, but you probably can't see it, where the middle mounting bracket is. I have a piece at the end underneath. It comes from the side and underneath. I have pieces under this part here that I've already pushed back. And I'm hoping that this will solve my problem. So all I got to do now is tighten it up. Let's do that now. Let's tighten this one back up. It's just a matter of tightening the covers, and never tighten anything into plastic too hard. It will just split. So you'll get a feel for how much to tighten it before it will either not vibrate loose and before it breaks the plastic. So I'm just going to nip it up slightly there, and that should do it. Same with this one. I'll put my camera back like that. Same with this one. And tighten this one back up. Oh yeah, I can really feel it like pushing against the rubber a little bit. This is the one where I needed a new bolt. It had stripped off, so it was actually loose. So when the cover comes loose, it's just gonna flex and vibrate, and that in turn makes the cover more flexible, even when it's all tightened again. If you know what I mean, it's already flexed the plastic enough to keep making a noise from that point on, because the nut was missing. Tighten it up like that. Let me just check that one. There, okay. Let's tighten the front. I've got all my pieces of rubber under here. Let's tighten this front one. I'll jack the car up slightly for this. There's no need to crawl under or anything like that. This really feels like it's touching the plastic now. The rubber and the plastic is touching something. Seems to be like a gap under there. At least it's against something that's not going to vibrate as much. Keep turning it until you comes to a bit of a stop, and just a tiny little nip from there. You don't want to break the plastic. You can recheck this every time you get under the car or when you're checking the tyres. Alrighty, I'm pretty sure I didn't undo this middle one. I had no need to, but let me check it again. Yeah, I did. I undid it a little bit. Oh, this is going to be so good and so quiet. It's going to be like a Rolls Royce. I can't wait, because this noise has been driving me cuckoo, absolutely insane, trying to figure out where the noise is coming from. Alrighty, so I've got all my rubber pieces underneath. You can see there, a bit popping out there. Might be a little bit popping out there, you can see. There's all pieces underneath here. Now we're going to do the tap test that we did at the start. It's better. I can almost straight away tell it's better. What about this back bit? This back bit was the problem. See? I actually have to hit it to make a noise now. Look. Oh yeah, this is going to be so much better. This part here seems to be having a lot of room. What I'm going to do, I'm going to try and, I don't know if you can see that gap there. What I will try and do is put some rubber between there and see if it'll hold on. It seems to be flexing a lot, but it's not hitting anything, which is a good sign. It's not making noise either. I've got one piece of rubber left before I have to go to the shop and buy some more. Let me put that under there. Beauty of this rubber, you can squeeze it down. I'm trying to do this with one hand. You can squeeze it down and push, and it should compress to whatever you need it to. The beauty of this garage door sealant is it's got a sticky, one side is sticky, so, and it is very sticky actually. So once it's in place, it really nicely sticks. I think I'm going to leave it like that. I'll see if that But there, that's a massive improvement. Huge improvement. What I haven't checked is the other side. I'm pretty sure this is not making a noise, otherwise I think I'd be able to hear it. But let's have a check. No, this side is quiet. This side is nice and quiet. Let's have a look. Yeah, this side is flexing, but it's not hitting, it's not making a noise. I have fixed the Prius Gen 2 rattle. Prius Gen 2 rattle noise coming from underneath the car. Hope that helped. Please like and subscribe for more Prius videos.